Hey everybody, how about those world fucking champion Phillies, huh? Right. I actually saw some women on my way in here wearing those pink Phillies hats to support the Susan Komen Foundation for breast cancer awareness. Personally, I think that's great, you know. I hope they cure that cancer really quickly, because once we're rid of the cancer, we're just going to be left with breast awareness. And in support of this, I'm going to be selling wet t-shirts in the lobby after the show. I know, I'm a humanitarian. I did date a blind girl in college, which is kind of nice. You know, this girl was fluent in reading Braille. And only after she taught me to read it did I realize that the bumps on my penis thing, I don't use condoms. You know, condoms are not the only form of birth control, though. I saw this commercial on TV the other day for the Nuber ring. Have y'all heard of this? You know, if I was in marketing, I would just scare women into using this thing. You know, it's so easy to get pregnant these days. And make it like that horror movie, The Ring, only this is the Nuber ring. Hey, you guys heard about that videotape? The one that women watch it, and then the phone rings, and a voice goes, 9 months. And the bitch is pregnant. It's crazy. You know, all of my friends are starting to think about having kids, and, you know, I just don't understand it. You know, that's just not a good investment in today's economy. You're going to have to pay for that thing for, like, 18 years. Why would you want to do that? You know, personally, I'd rather just go down to the adoption agency and get myself a used kid. Certified pre-owned. You know, that way, you know, pick up a nice 12-year-old, and that way, you know, in about 6 years, I can just pay the thing off. And at that point, I still want one, I'll just lease a new one, no problem. Personally, you know, I'm just more interested in hanging out with other people's kids. Other people's kids are great. You know, you can read them, you can play with them, you can be like, here's the ball. Peekaboo, peekaboo. What's that? Oh, you shit in your pants? See you later! I just got back from California, and the hot button issue out there is still Proposition 8. You know, they're still all up in arms about this. It was the first time in history that voters have voted to take away rights from gay couples to marry. And a lot of people have claimed that this is hateful, but personally, I think it was done out of love. I mean, if they really hated gay people, they would have voted to allow gay marriage and to disallow gay divorce. I was married for a while myself, and I'm pretty sure that it ended because, you know, I kept trying to get my wife to have threesomes with me and other women. She said she wasn't into it, but, you know, I figured that's just one of those things that women make up, like the female orgasm or no means no. Time. You know, if I was meant to be with just one woman at a time, I'd only have one penis. You know, I don't understand what her complaint was anyway. You know, when it comes to pleasing my partner, that is my number one concern. I mean, it doesn't matter what I have to do. I mean, even if I bring ridiculously drunk girls home from the bar, their pleasure is my utmost concern, you know. I check in with them repeatedly to make sure they're having a good time. You like that, baby? Yeah, lay there and act like you're a conscience if you like that. Yeah! My brother is the exact opposite. He doesn't care about women at all, you know. For a while, he insisted on using the term smash, both for fucking a woman and for taking a shit. And finally, I had to put an end to it. I mean, it was ridiculous. He came home one night with his big grin on his face, walks through the front door and was like, yo, I just smashed. And I wasn't sure whether I should give him a high five or tell him to go wash his hands. It's kind of disgusting. You know, families are great. I took a cousin of mine to a Cocaine Anonymous meeting recently, and we were asked to split into 2 circles. One for family members and one for addicts, so we could have discussions. And, you know, I went and I circled up with the family members. It seemed easy enough. Evidently, though, it was a lot harder for the cokeheads. They couldn't seem to grasp the circle concept, and they just kept forming lines. I was at my friend's apartment the other day, and his dog walks into the living room and takes this big shit right in the middle of the living room. It's disgusting. And instead of taking it outside like a normal person and throwing it out, he collects all this shit up and takes it into the bathroom and throws it in the toilet. Doesn't flush it, just leaves it in there to marinate. So like 3 hours later, I go into the bathroom and take a piss. I open up the toilet and the thing is filled with dog shit. So, I lean over to flush it, and just as I'm flushing, my brand new iPhone slips out of my track jacket pocket, hits the bowl, kind of rolls all the way around, in slow motion, falls right into this dog shit whirlpool. I didn't have time to think, without reacting, I just reached my hand straight into the bowl, grabbed my phone, pulled it out of the shit. I mean, if any of you ever dropped your iPhone into a toilet filled with somebody else's dog shit, there is no app for that. Thanks, guys. Millerdelphia.